Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. Normally we do tar on Tuesdays, but we decided to change it up a little bit with the new map that's coming out in a couple weeks. I'm going to be checking my map for Bighorn and Mule deer since they're getting a population reset. So I'm here in Rancho doing a little bit of zone checking to see if I can find any diamonds or rares that might be here before they get reset.
Actually, we did get an albino bighorn earlier today.
Yeah.
Off this map.
Yes.
Just a little tiny girl.
So that was a pretty cool find. But hope you're doing well, Caleb. Good to see you.
Or hear from you.
Or hear from you, or
whatever.
you know. So currently I've got the time set for 12 o'clock. I'm going to go check some bighorn zones. We'll see if we can find anything else cool. Our day's going pretty well. How's your day? Is my mic on? Can you do a mic check for me? It should be, but sometimes this headphone... Okay, thank you. Just had to make sure. Yeah, that little stubble quill diamond was a pretty cool find. Got a group of bighorn sheep here. I'm going to check to see if there's anything else on the other side before I shoot one. Unless they get nervous and start fleeing. Drop that guy. It was a level 3. Yeah, so I've been able to find one diamond bighorn from Silver Ridge Peaks, but that was probably a year ago. I haven't really hunted too much here in Rancho. I mean, I found zones and stuff, but I haven't really hunted them too much. So it was pretty cool to find that albino earlier today. I'm really curious to see what the rework is going to look like for these guys. And it looked like in the trailer that they released, it looked like they might be getting melanistic fur type as well. Yeah, ibex are pretty fun to hunt. I've been kind of working on getting a diamond for each of the 4 species of ibex for the Grand Slam multi-mount. But that's kind of taken a back seat for a little bit. I think I have. Do we have 2 or we still have 1 for ibex for diamonds?
I don't know.
I think we have 1 because I did shoot a southeastern Spanish ibex that was a diamond and didn't tax it because I forgot. I clipped it, made a video about it, but...
Are we going to be checking around for mountain goat too?
I don't know if they're getting a population reset.
Oh, that's right. I really like my cream black bear. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
The great one.
The great one. I have a lot. I really like probably my first great one moose. Would probably be my favorite.
Spruce?
Yeah.
Typical?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same game.
Yeah, we play on the same game. We
just take turns.
We take turns and
we have different grinds we do, and then we do the tar together. We have another account, and this summer I might do trying for a great one under level 60.
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun challenge. Probably be a whitetail, but that's okay.
Or you could do fallow.
I guess so.
Oh, well, we're gonna get that set up and going and do videos and stuff for it.
I think I could do it. A great one under 60.
Yeah,
I think I could.
It's possible.
You think I could just go straight to Tangaroa? Instead, like bypass Layton and everything?
Yeah.
Just go straight there?
Yeah.
And start grinding fallow?
Yeah.
Because you can hunt fallow with the 243 just fine.
Yeah. We could make that a little mini series on our other account.
I guess so. I don't know what to do with her. Here's some bighorn. They look pretty typical.
Just some girls.
No males with them?
I don't see any. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's something that we do together it's kind of our hobby, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we do lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Still no great one. Bears are frustrating.
Yeah, they are. But, just keep working at it.
I think she hears us talking out here, and that's when she's like, "Hey, you're doing something without me."
That might be what it is.
Once she's done with her little we're after everything. She can be out with us
Yeah.
all the time. It's kind of fun. I don't think there's any other herds here.
I don't know if there is at this little lake. I know there's some at the bigger lake that's to the right.
So we pulled the albino off of this map today.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a diamond off of this map?
No. Well, I have shot one diamond whitetail.
Well, I mean bighorn.
But no bighorn. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right now to see if there. I have shot bighorn other times that I've came here, but I'm still kind of searching around to see if maybe there's that initial spawn that's got missed.
Right. And anytime there's a population reset, it's a good idea to go through and grab any trophies you might have.
Yeah, before they get reset. And then after the reset, we'll come back again and check zones and stuff and see if there's any initial spawns. Like I did that when they reset the chamois on Tararoa, and I got a diamond before they reset it. And then after the reset, I went and looked again and got another diamond and 2 leucistic.
Yeah.
So
The maps typically have an initial spawn of something rare or a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Yeah. What kind of ice cream do you got there, Caleb? I'm always a sucker for some good ice cream. Did you hear that little... She kind of went... Oh.
I know, she's funny.
She's trying to get our attention.
Well, she just doesn't understand. Very cool.
Nice.
Sounds tasty.
I'm gonna walk over here to this next lake because I know there's some bighorn sheep drink zones on this lake, but I think there's probably some more that I haven't found. And then, depending on what the new great one is, if it's the mule deer like a lot of people are thinking, depending on what the new map looks like, I might try and set up the mule deer grind here. Because they're not on a lot of lakes, but they are big lakes.
Big ones are hard to grind.
But big ones are hard. So it really depends on what the new map looks like.
Well, the mule deer aren't going to be up in the high Rockies.
No, they're going to be...
That's going to be like your bighorn.
Yeah. We'll just have to see. Because they have said there's different biomes. So, like, different regions.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Yeah, and I've started kind of setting up some tents around too, around some of the lakes, just to make it easier to kind of check the zones.
So these bighorn zones you spoke of, where are they? Okay.
Right there, they're running away.
Okay. That's a mule deer.
I think they're probably on the other side of that little ridge there.
Must be pretty good.
Yeah, that must be some good ice cream then.
Are most of the lakes on Rancho this kind of wonky design?
Yeah.
So there's not like round or oval lakes?
Some of them are, but some of them they're big, and then they're also kind of they have parts that like they kind of stick out like peninsulas.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a tough place to set up. Well, that sounds like a pretty good ice cream there. I don't know if I've ever had that flavor from Ben and Jerry's, but it sounds pretty good.
There's one. Nothing crazy though.
No, I haven't even seen a level 4 bighorn sheep on this map so far.
Hmm.
Maybe they're hiding in some place that I don't know about, or they're just not here.
No, there's going to be 4s.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll end up with a diamond off this map, but there's potential.
Yeah. Well, that's all I wanted to check over the next couple of weeks before the update happens. Because we have 2 weeks from today, and then the map will be released. Are you going in there?
I guess so.
It would be really cool if they did have boats. Make it so you can get across some of these lakes easier. Well, let's go ahead and take that guy out. That was just a little guy that was running, so we'll let him go. Run over here, pick him up, then we'll go check some other lakes and see what we can find. Like this boat right here, I wish I could just jump in it and push it in and go to the other side over there, but it's just part of the map decor. Let's see, it's not too far. Let's run up this way over to this next lake. Yeah, or at least be able to swim instead of drowned every time you go into the water. All right, we got a group of smaller mills here. Well, that guy saw enough. He's out of here. Hey, Quick Trap, how you doing? I've had a pretty good day. Hanging out in Rancho tonight, doing some bighorn sheep and mule deer hunting in anticipation for the population reset that's happening for these two. Well, that's not good. Yeah, you don't see many people hunting here. But I decided since they're getting new models for bighorn sheep and mule deer, I'd come check my maps to see if there's any rares or diamonds before they get reset. And earlier today, I came across a albino bighorn, so that was pretty cool to find. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it because this is my kind of sad story of when I first started playing. So I found and shot a albino bighorn sheep on Silver Ridge Peaks when we first started, and I saved it. And when I was going through my uh, saved trophies and saw it, and I was like, oh, I'll come across a bigger one because it wasn't a very big albino, and I ended up deleting it, not realizing how rare they actually are. So I'm pretty happy that I can actually put an albino bighorn sheep in the lodge now that I know what I'm doing. So that's kind of my sad tale of bighorn sheep. Yeah, it was just one of those new player mistakes that everyone makes. So yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of a jog over to this next lake. But kind of keep my eye out, see if there's anything else along the way that we can shoot or look at. But it's about a 600-meter run over here. So I'm kind of interested in the new duck species. And also the snow goose or snow geese. I think that I don't know. I've kind of grown in um, my liking of hunting birds and small game. So I'm kind of excited for those new uh, new bird species and geese species and ducks. I guess. I don't know. And I'm interested to see how different the Manitoban elk is, and then also I guess the different caribou. That is true. I really hope it looks good. And I hope the beavers are actually cool to hunt and not just some gimmicky thing. Like it would be actually, it would be pretty cool to actually be walking through the woods or running, and you scare a beaver and the tree and a tree falls over and you see it fall. I don't know. It will it'll be interesting to see that mechanic in action. I'm about 120 meters away from this lake or so, so I'm just gonna kind of walk in slow, make sure I don't spook anything. It might be kind of hard with all this brush and cactuses and stuff. That would be kind of funny. You're walking along, the beaver's hiding behind a tree. Yeah, the beaver's hiding behind a tree. It's like, oh, here they come. Knocks the tree down and hits you in the head, and you get knocked out. That'd be kind of funny. Well, that didn't end well. Well, so much for walking in quietly to this lake. I got distracted by bobcats. That's usually what happens when I walk in like this and I'm just doing kind of random hunts, is I'll get distracted by things. Looks like this is just a group of some girls over there. Let's take a look at the map real quick. I'm going to get a little bit closer, and I think I'll shoot one of these. I think the one thing that's most challenging about Rancho is the lakes. They're not really uniform. They have a bunch of parts that stick out, so it's hard to kind of see around the corner. But yeah, the Bighorn new models for the Bighorn sheep, they look really good. It also looks like from the trailer that they might be getting melanistic fur type too. So that will be really cool if they add melanistic and piebald. Yeah, it's I I think the models did need an update, and so it'll look really cool when they come out. I'm really interested to take a look at them in the harvest screen like that when the update comes out. Ooh, that's a big that's a big mule deer there. Wasn't I wasn't expecting to see him there. It's a it's a good looking deer. Let's go ahead and take a shot on him. We'll see if this guy is a diamond. I don't even know what the diamond rating is for mule deer off the top of my head. Well, let's go over there and that is so true. They look so kind of really stupid. Like they don't even look like an actual grizzly bear does. It looks more like now this is going to make me sound really old, but if anyone knows what um, who Teddy Ruxpin is, he kind of looks like the grizzly bears kind of look like that. All right, here he is. And he is a diamond. Nice. Well, that's a good find for the night. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that and save it real quick for a short later. Very nice. So diamond is 312, so he made it by quite a bit. Well, sweet. That was a good find. Well, let's continue on and see if we can find anything else. Oh yeah, yeah. The boat's internet isn't the greatest when you're out in the middle of the water. Sorry, I had to double check that I actually taxed him. So I had to look at my screenshot just to make sure. So that's why it looked like there was a little bit of loss connection there. Because I had to make sure that I actually taxed it. Oh, cactus. Let's see. Oh, I guess it is mule deer drink time. I guess I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to what time it was, so I guess that explains why that mule deer was there. Because I was still thinking it was bighorn drink time. Yeah, I do think that they need a remodel too. Some of the older species need a bit of a touch up. Blacktail, and then also I think jackals need it, and coyotes could probably use a update too. All right, Caleb, have a good night. We'll see you next time. Yeah, definitely lions as well. All right, let's move on to the. Let's go up here since it's mule deer time. I put a tent up here because this lake is so far away from any outpost. But I still kind of having a hard time approaching it without scaring everything out. Let's see what's here. This like it's small and it kind of is tucked in here. So I might just have to go into to kneel down while approaching it. Get Zeus to just kind of hang back a little bit. It's so true. They They look so bad. Like, the grizzly bear, it's kind of an iconic animal. And they look so terrible. Like, they're supposed to be kind of they're a pretty fierce, bear. But they made them look like teddy bears. There's a group of whitetail over there too that I was looking at. But I shot a mule deer, so now I just need Zeus to come over and help me out because I didn't see which direction it went. You get over here, Zeus. Come on. What does she have?
Oh, she found a bottle.
As long as you don't eat it, Pepper.
Are you going to be good so you can hang out during the live stream? You have to be calm. Don't move. Switch to mule deer?
Yeah, it's mule deer drink time.
I saw that you got a diamond.
Yeah.
Was it a level 4?
It was level 5. I didn't realize that it had switched to mule deer time.
Do this.
Yeah, right now she's chewing on a little, I think it's a pill bottle that she found. And we're kind of at the point where, like, it's keeping you quiet. So, keeps her occupied for a minute. Now what are you doing, Pepper? Yeah. Uh-oh, she got bored with it, and now she's off to do something else.
Come here, Pepper. Come on. We're just gonna shut the bathroom door. Come here. Sierra, come with me. Come on, Sierra. You need to sit. Sit. Come on.
So we have two. The puppy is a Dalmadoodle, so she's a Dalmatian Poodle mix. And then the older dog, he's a
Chihuahua.
11, and he's a Chihuahua. So she stands over him, but he wants to be the boss because he's older. But she is, got a good 40 pounds on him almost at this point. The Chihuahua is a little more chill, but he can get kind of uppity. And
He's not as crazy.
Pepper, she's a 7-month-old puppy, so she's kind of crazy.
Sierra's never been that crazy.
Hey there, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm sorry if I butcher it.
Rallico?
Ralcio?
Pepper, you're sitting in my spot. Move it. Come on, move. Out of my spot. Take the bone down there. Thank you. When's the last time she had eggs with her dinner? Do you remember?
It was sometime last week, I think.
Okay. Well, she's gnawing on that. I'll make her some dinner.
Okay.
Or something to go with the kibble.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had two dogs for the longest time. So Fiero was the Chihuahua, and then we had a hound mix named Aries, and he passed away last year. And we're like, well, we were thinking we want to get another dog, but we weren't going to get a puppy initially. And then we saw the ad for Pepper, and she's a puppy, and we're like, well, she looks cute, so we'll get her. And then we remembered why we didn't want to get a puppy, because she is just crazy. But she's a pretty sweet dog, and she'll eventually grow out of the puppy stage, we hope. But you're a good girl, aren't you, Pepper? So I'm changing down here, kind of near the coast. I haven't really found any zones down here, but I think they are over here. So I'm just going to go check real quick. No, no, Pepper, that's too loud. She can hear her dinner being made, so she's getting excited. Come here, Pups. Come here. Dogs definitely make life more interesting. Definitely like having them around. Even though you're a little crazy girl, huh, Pepper? Come here, girl. It's okay, Peps. Good girl.
I know you are so hungry. Sit. Thank you. You want this egg? Sit. Sit down.
That's okay. I kind of understood what you were saying, even with the question mark.
It's really hot. Are you sure you want it already?
I don't know if they're here.
Come on, down.
Maybe they're not down this far. Let's see, where have I not been? I think maybe I'll kind of look around this last lake, and then maybe I'll switch it up and go to Silver Ridge.
I'll do silver.
And we
You
can
take care of the dog next.
and I can take care of the dog, and Holly can look for bighorn and mule deer there.
So you've almost checked this entire map, haven't you?
Just about.
I mean, not during the stream, but throughout the past couple days.
Yeah.
Oh, she's very thirsty.
Well, that did not work out so well. We'll just go over to this next tent, check a couple more zones, and then I'll pass the controller off.
We must have the noisiest house for streaming ever.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're all wet. Ew. I don't want doggy drool.
She's probably hungry. I mean, because she hasn't really ate much today. She went out and played. She came in, didn't eat anything, went for her nap.
She's eating right now.
I know, but maybe that's why she's being cranky. She's hangry.
Well, I would be cranky too if I was hungry. Hi, girl. Sit down. Nope, we sit on the couch. Pepper, down. Down. Come on. Down. Mm-mm. No. Sit.
That was a big burp, Pepper.
Oh, good job. Sit. Oh, thank you for shaking. That's very good. Hey, you take it softly. Be soft. That's a good girl. Nope, sit. Down. Good girl, down. Thanks for taking it softly.
Good girl.
Okay, shake. Good girl. Take it nice, no. Nicely. Good girl. That's a nice girl.
Okay,
Down.
here's I believe this is a level 3.
Thank you.
But yeah, I've pretty much checked most of the lakes
Sit.
here in Rancho.
Down. Take it soft.
But over the next couple weeks, I'll keep coming back and checking just to
No.
see if anything respawns as a rare or another diamond.
Ow, she just stepped on my foot. Down. Take it softly. No. Softly. Thank you.
I'm just going to go over here and check real quick.
Good girl. Thank you. Good job being so soft. Good girl. Good job. You want more, don't you? You eat too many treats.
She says, no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I like treats. Treats are
You eat
good.
too many. Shake. Good job. Down. 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 Okay, good job. Take it soft. Good girl.
All right, are you ready to take over?
Yep. You want the treat bucket?
Yeah, I'll take the treat bucket. Entertain the puppy. So here you go.
All right, we're changing it up. We're going to Silver Ridge. Oh, I know. She's constant training.
Stay.
She just gets all up and,
Down.
you know, pushes on you and stuff.
Girl.
Now that she's... You can try her little puzzle toy and let her play a little bit with it. Okay. We're looking for bighorn and mule deer today. So let's see what we've got. Rocky Mountain elk, mountain lion, black bear. What time do bighorn drink, Ben?
11. Well, you might want to check here on Silver because they drink a different time on Rancho.
Okay, we'll start with a different lake then.
I think it's like 11 to 14 or something like that.
We'll start at a lake I know that there are bighorn at, like this one. 12 to 16. We're going to be heading down here. We're looking for rares, we're looking for diamonds, anything that might have been on this map before the population reset comes with the new update.
I kind of wonder if they're going to change their drink time on Rancho to make it more uniform with the rest of the map, since they're getting a population reset anyway. But, alright.
I literally can't remember what I said. 12.
12 to 16. Smart. I might need to start locking it.
I know she is smart. We'll go 1324, that'll work. And what loadout do you have?
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, that'll work. Because a bighorn is a class 6, 5.
5 or 4.
So I need
So
the second position.
you can use the wolf first or second.
The Hanson.
The first is the Hanson, the second is the...
It's been a long time since I hunted bighorn. Let's see, some females.
still more in there.
Those are just females. There we go, we got some down there. Let's check those dudes out. Female. Okay, well that's a bust so far. That's a mountain goat. Well, he's a 3. Let's go ahead and get him.
Mountain goat?
Yep.
You want to use the second gun though.
All right. All right. No, no, girl, get off of me.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, dude, I was like, where'd it go? It's blending in. Oh, there's another 3.
The mountain goats will be on the second map too.
Yeah.
So
Because this is the only one they're on, right?
yeah. It'll be kind of interesting to see them there as well.
Oh, that has a big kick. The kickback on it.
It does a little bit, yeah.
It has more than the Hansen does.
Yeah. Down. Down. Stay.
I wasn't planning on shooting mountain goat, but when one comes across the road, you might as well take it out.
Yeah. See? Okay. Oh. No.
The second one is the Quist Reaper. And this one is the Hansen. Oops. I don't need it right now, but... The Quist is pretty powerful, but... Yeah, it just pulls back pretty hard after you shoot. Pretty good there. Long and silver.
No.
Take her outside.
You want to go outside and play?
Okay, let's come back up here and see what zones there are. Hold on. He's in the way.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm just getting the pup ready to go outside and play for a little bit. Come on, girl. Get some energy out.
Well, yeah, she might as well go outside before it gets really hot in the summer.
Go dig your holes.
Oh, she has a ton of holes. So I'm not sure what bighorn, if they come here to drink at all. So we're just going to take a look, I guess. It's kind of weird coming down here for something besides bears. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
If they're still there.
Well, I got a call for one, but I don't see it.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, and calm returns to our household with the dog going out to play. My goodness. Oh, there we go. Well, where are they, though? We have all of these calls, and I don't actually see... Aha! Just a minor. So we do know that they're definitely here. Let's run over and pick up their drink zone. There goes one. Whoa. Oh, he's not as dark. She wasn't as dark as I thought at first. First I thought she looked pretty dark. There goes some more. Yeah. All female. Let's grab this zone. And then next time I come over here, I'll use the tent on the other side of the lake. Then we can get one or two of them. Mule deer zone. still that sheep zone. Hello, elk. There are animals all over this part. Yeah, vacations are exhausting. They are so much fun, but oh boy, they're exhausting. Hey, the Upload King, how's it going? Okay, let's see what's here. Yes, vacationing with a small child is it really a vacation for the adult, or is it a vacation for the child? All right, let's take a look. This died. Will you plug it in, please? Yes, she does. I really dislike this lake. Yeah. Good memories, though. You'll get some good pictures and stuff. Oh, I need this one. Nice. Got that guy. There's another 3, but it's running. Well, we might be able to get it. Nope, I shot over that one. And there he goes. Oh, how I wish there was a tent over here.
I had a tent over there.
Well, I needed it for the bear grind, and I don't bear grind at this lake.
Yeah, and also the beavers knock it down too.
Well, this would be a good... Well, it's not really a river, though. But I guess a beaver would like to make its dam here.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they put beavers on other maps, but I'm not sure if they're going to.
I don't know. Sounds like you'll have a good day tomorrow. The last cruise we went on, we went down to Cabo and Puerto Vallarta down in Mexico. That was over Christmas. That was pretty fun. Oh yeah, I hear that. I'm not all the way around the lake yet. Ugh. Ooh, there's the sheep. Almost made it around. This never-ending lake.
That's when a rowboat would have been coming handy.
Yes. A rowboat would have been extremely handy. Or just swim across the lake, you know?
Yeah.
All for that little 3. Oh boy. Let's see. Looking for, there they go. Let's just see who's here. A 3, 3, 3. Oh, some boys here. That's a girl over there. Again, this is set up for black bears, so I didn't know where the zones were.
There's some more across there.
Yeah, I'll look. Let me grab this zone first, or else I'll forget.
Oh, I think their zones have moved around because of
The bears.
the bear grind.
Yep, I'm sure they have.
Because I haven't looked for bighorn here. I know there used to be a big group.
I mean, there's a
Right
lot of
over
males
there.
here. If I fast travel to the tent that's over here, I should be able to get them. Nothing huge though, just 3s.
Yeah.
Several 3s, but still. There's some. 3, 3, 3, 2, a 3.
Well, that's a big group.
This is a huge group.
That's because they were all on this other side of the lake, and then they got moved over from hunting pressure.
I mean, nothing special or anything, but this is a huge group.
Yeah.
Felt a little too far forward, but he should still go down. There he goes. So far today we've pulled a diamond mule deer off of Rancho and an albino bighorn off of Rancho. So now we're here checking Silver Ridge. Haven't found anything spectacular. Little dude. We haven't hunted bighorn here in so long, so we'll see. I don't see any or notice any here.
Yeah, it could be because their zones got moved around.
Well, there's some elk just chilling. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's why it's called searching your map, because you have to search for them. I know they hang around here. So they should be at this lake, and then they should be at the lake to the left side. That little lake.
Yeah. There are also the lakes that are south of this lake on the map. Like those lakes that go down. You know which one I'm talking about.
The thing about bighorn, though, is they're fairly skittish.
Yeah.
If you come up on them too fast, they will run.
Thought I saw one
Yeah, there are some there. Girl, a girl. So level 3. Probably a female is... Oh, another male. Okay. Everybody looks normal.
Yep.
So no rare furs.
Yeah, right now the only rares are albino. But with the remodel, it looks like they're... In the trailer, it looked like there was a melanistic.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably getting some additional rare furs.
That'd be nice. They should... Why isn't there like a leucistic or a piebald or something?
I don't know.
There's only albino?
There's only ever been albino for bighorn. Hopefully there's albino, melanistic, leucistic, and maybe piebald, so we'll add some more variety.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I got both of those guys. Oh yeah, 1, 2. Really hope the other one didn't float.
It didn't. It's up the hill a little bit. You were looking right at it.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I'm excited for the model update. Right now they're kind of stubby looking.
Yeah. And their antlers don't, I mean not antlers, their horns, they don't look quite right.
No, they don't. So this other lake that I'm heading to can be a little bit tricky.
Which one?
Only bighorn come to this lake. So I really need to be over here by the road in order not to scare them. So we have a jog ahead of us. Every other time I've approached this lake from a different angle, it spooks out all the bighorn. They're just super skittish animals. Just taking a hike, right?
Well, this Solar Ridge is a nice looking map.
It is. It's a gorgeous map. Mountain goat.
I really think the new map looks kind of like a cross between Yukon and Solar Ridge.
Well, that's what it is. It's still the Rocky Mountains, but it's also the north.
Yeah.
The Colorado Rockies are a little more, I guess they're bigger. Did I call them the Colorado?
Yeah.
The Canadian Rockies are a little bit different than the ones here in the United States, but
A little bit, but there's
it's the same range.
it's the same range.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We don't want to get too close to the lake while we're running, or while I'm running. The lake is right over that small hill, and we're looking for those bighorn.
That's kind of where that rock outcrop is.
Uh-huh.
Back in there.
I'm gonna put my marker right on the zone so I know how far I can run. Oh, cougar. That's gonna be bad. Okay, we better walk. They better be here. I walked a long way to get here. But I did just hear a cougar call. Well, there's a female. It's not exactly a trophy. They're not happy with me. They're snorting.
Go. Where did they already take off?
Well, there was some here that they took off. The ones on the other side were just female. Oh, except for that one. They're fast little dudes. I didn't notice anything amazing though. Threes, regular color. I don't ever remember taking a leucistic or something mule deer off of this map. Have you?
No, the rares are albino, dilute, and melanistic for mule deer.
Oh, I meant dilute, not leucistic.
I've only ever shot two. I've shot 2 diamonds off this map for mule deer, but no rares.
Okay. There's no bighorn here? Okay. Check over here. Okay. some on the other side that I can't see. Turkey tracks. I do like hunting turkeys. That's a fun thing to hunt.
Yes, they are.
I'm really striking out. This is
There was one there. I just didn't see it.
just a female.
Try those lakes along the side.
These ones?
Yeah, those 3.
Well, I know they're over at those other 2 as well.
Yeah.
I'm probably just not being patient enough. I keep running up to the lakes.
Yeah, that would do it.
So I'm so used to black bears and how the black bears behave.
Yeah.
And I know exactly where the black bear zones are.
That's true. And you don't hunt them very often.
Mm-mm.
You kind of don't know where their zones are.
We'll go get in that stand and look at this lake. Hopefully we'll have some bighorn. Whoa, an elk. Dude, it was pushing me. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's what we need. There we go. The spray is helpful too.
Get out of my way, jerk.
It was pushing me.
I know.
Turkey.
That's what I was saying. Get out of my way, jerk.
Coming through. Alright, let's get up into this. Looks like there's probably a group right here. That is if we can see them.
So, reedy, brushy, I don't know what you would call them.
Cattails, grasses, reeds.
Grasses.
I can't see from here. We're going to have to get closer. So we saw the bighorn in this zone. To find the marker, I spin around and make everybody dizzy. Usually when there's one, there's more. So it's kind of odd to just see one.
There they go.
Yeah, now they're all screaming at me. I didn't see him run out though. That girl's just doing her thing, getting her drink.
There's another one too.
There's another female. Come to this lake, Ben says. Hey, I caught on this time. I always try to jump up on that thing, and it never works except for this time. Oh, come on. You know what? Hey, Caleb, welcome back. I'm not having a lot of luck finding bighorn on this map. Where are they? I mean, I found some, but I keep checking lakes and there's none there. Or there's one or two or a few females. Let's try this one. Then it's almost time to switch to mule deer. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? There we go. There's a 2. He's just little. It's not a crazy big herd or anything. Oh, here come the mule deer. They're starting to come in. Yeah, but all he did was take the dog outside to run around. In her run, he came back in. he gave me like one of those looks. Yeah, I'd like to get a rare off of this map. We haven't gotten one. That's the only... Oh, there's some right there. And I think they might be watching me. Yes, they are leery of being shot. Because what bighorn is like, woohoo, today's the day I'm going to die.
The crazy one?
I suppose so. Oh, it's so slow to walk down here. I can be patient, though. The mules are coming in. Where's that other herd? So minor and a female and another female. There's a mule deer back there. Another mule. Well, you know what? We're going to switch to mule deer. Ugh, I overcorrected. I don't really want the great one to be a mule deer. Just because, well, I shot that one well, but usually I do not shoot mule deer very well. I don't know why. And then I psych myself out and think that I can't do it. But I shot that one really well.
Practice?
Practice, I guess, right. That one got a heart shot, though. That's what I want, is the gray wolves. But I know a lot of people really want the mule deer. But kind of to me, we have white-tailed deer. We have, that's like, oh, that's a turkey.
I thought that was
I know, I was like, something white. It's a turkey.
I was like, well, that's a flying elk.
A flying elk. I know a lot of people want the mule deer. What was I saying? Oh yeah, But mule deer is so similar to whitetail that I would rather something completely different. But I'm not a developer, so I don't get to decide. Oh well, right?
Yeah. We'll find out soon.
You never know, they might surprise us and be like, the great one is a bighorn sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on if they did different racks or not. Or like, would they do different colors with different rack combos? Would it be like the fallow, how there's different ones? Or would it be more like the whitetail?
People are basing it off of, there was a poll about what they want about getting the racks redone, and the mule deer won. But that could mean anything. It could just mean that they reworked the antlers themselves and not actually being a great one.
Yeah, I don't know. I know
We
that
don't
the
know.
antlers are being reworked.
It's just one of those things we just don't know.
Right, and I don't know if
And the wolves,
there would be a lot of combos or not.
yeah, the wolves, they won the poll for getting new furs. And again, that could just mean a change in their fur type, or, you know, getting remodeled like they are.
Right.
But we'll just have to see. Or they could throw us a curveball and be like, the Manitoman elk is the great one. There you go.
Well, like the tar was only on Center Patan
Mm-hmm.
until it came to Tarawa. They could do that. There's a 4. That's the biggest one we've seen. 2 4s. I know everybody keeps saying great one beaver. We all just want revenge on those beaver because they've knocked down so many of my tents. Looks like there was some dudes down here. There goes a muley.
He thinks that he's a bighorn.
No, they're just buddies. They like to hang out together. Nothing special though, 3s. Nothing rare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? You dang sheep, get back here. Look at these fantastic shots I took. Okay, where's the one that I actually shot? We better have Ares or Zeus help us. Oh, there it is. All right, have a good one.
See you, Caleb.
Should we go check for some mule deer? We've kind of entered into their drink time.
Yeah.
Do they come up here?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're on that side. It used to be on the far side from that hunting structure, but honey pressure moved them around.
We might have hunted this map so much that we're not going to find anything off of it.
No, unless it's from a respawn.
Yeah.
From ones that we've shot. If you go to that honey structure there, we should be able to see them.
Turkeys. So the new map comes out in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today. I would love early access, but we're not a big enough channel to partner with Expansive Worlds.
Nope.
Although that would be so awesome to get early access. We might have to do... Hello, Bighorns. Oh, you're mule deer. Who's your leader there? A 3? Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, when we do purchase the map on the 17th, we should plan to go live for, I don't know, a while. We could do all day in a ski ridge.
Yeah, we could just do a live, start out in the morning and just
Keep going.
explore the map, play, and see what we can find.
That might be kind of fun. Since I'm out of school, I don't really have much else to do right now. So the herd was actually on the other side. So when I came up, I spooked them.
Yeah.
But now we know. What other maps do we need to check? I know Parquet we've gotten 2 dilutes.
Yeah, that's the only other map that the mule deer are on.
And Bighorn, just this one?
Just Silver Ridge and Rancho.
Oh, Rancho, that's right. And we've already gone through that one. Today, at least.
Yeah. I mean, over the next couple of weeks, we'll still check for mule deer and bighorn. Also need to kind of check Yukon and more medbed for wolves. More specifically Yukon to see if there's any.
Yeah, I've never pulled a diamond or a rare off of Yukon. Got it in the intestines. Where's my marker? There it is. I always ask right before I see it. Where is... Oh, there it is.
That's always the opposite direction you're facing.
Oh, of course. It never points you in the right direction when you exit a tent. Why would it want to do that? It wouldn't.
Well, at least you don't get stuck in this tent. Like
No. There's one in Quattro I got stuck in, and then we have one in Tararoa that we get stuck in. A plains bison.
You get distracted by the bison.
But I love hunting bison. It's fun. They're fleeing because they're pansies. Okay, we'll walk in. I wonder how the wood bison will look different compared to a plains bison or a European bison.
From what I've read, the wood bison is a little bit bigger than a plains bison. So I don't know. We'll see.
Just bigger?
I think so. But I think they'll have different.
Because the European
colors.
bison is a little smaller than the American bison, right?
Yeah.
Or the plains bison.
Yeah. Again, we'll just have to see what they look like.
Still, it's just more of the same, I feel like. Do you think they don't have the capability to do other animals?
I don't know if it's that or.
Because how old the game is?
I mean, that's a possibility.
So they're taking ones we have, like bison, and making adjustments to make it a different kind of bison. Does that make sense?
I mean, that's a possibility. I don't know. And it could also be that maybe they don't want to go too exotic.
Well, they did tiger.
I know, but that's. I don't know.
They were both 3s, weren't they?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's okay. I'm not going to be mad at the developers or anything. I was just hoping for something a little bit different. I know some people have speculated that they have a new game in the works and they're saving those kind of things for a new game.
I mean, that's a possibility too, but the Hunter Classic has been around for like 16 years, and they still develop that one.
They're still doing content for the classic?
Mm-hmm.
That one's only on PC though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it does show that this is a good game, because after so many years, they are still developing it.
Yeah.
Adding to it.
I mean, it is a possibility that they've got another game in the works, but at the same time, we should be grateful that they're still adding content to this game, you know?
Yeah, because they discontinued doing content on the Angler. Although I think Call of the Wild is far superior to the Angler.
Mm-hmm.
And the only other real competitor is Way of the Hunter.
It's a different style.
And it's much different. It's not like this. Walking ever so slowly so we don't spook the deer.
That's new.
Uh-huh. He's in the bedroom. He's sad. Prongy.
I don't know if mule deer come to this lake.
Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? I don't know either. Well, yes, they do.
I guess they do.
It's the only one I see here, though. Do mule deer have solo zones?
I don't know. I think they do. I don't know. I haven't really.
Let's go check the zone.
I don't know much about them. Like as far as how their zones work and stuff. But I think they're different than whitetail.
She's just hanging out. Yeah, that's a solo.
I guess they do have solos. Well, that will make it more interesting if they are the great ones.
Solo zones. That deer must have run past here. It's odd. Heading to the next lake in search of mule deer. We're seeing if we can pull any rares or diamonds off before the reset in 2 weeks. I've never pulled a rare off this map, so there is a possibility there's one hanging out here somewhere. Oh, there's deer down there. It's giving me a warning call, but I don't see it. It must have run. Or not. Now it is. There you are. Oh,
Looks like it.
you can see one little point sticking up. Let's see, he's facing toward me. I know there are others because they keep screaming at me, calling at me. Okay, let's see what kind of zones we have here. That's a solo.
They are solos. Kind of we hope that they're not the great ones.
Solos are hard with great ones.
Of course, wolves have solo zones too.
Yeah, that's true. Been a lot of threes tonight. I know, Zeus. Hold on. Will you stop walking?
Oh, wait, I'm wrong. I did get a rare off of this map
When?
like a year ago.
Shot him in the butt.
It was a piebald. I forgot about that.
We'll see if that one goes down. It should. Excuse me.
I just remembered that.
That's alright.
But that was like when we first started.
That's alright. We'll still clear this map, make sure there's nothing here. Even though this is a big map to clear, because mule deer drink at almost all of the lakes.
Yeah.
Should be up here. There it is. Getting another warning call. Okay, it looks like we got the other one as well. .25 to 50% life on this deer. There he is up ahead. Oh yeah, I shot that one in behind. Poor little guy. Oh well. I haven't checked this lake in a while for anything. It's a pretty lake. I like this one a lot. It's the kind of lake I'd want to go set up my tent, have a hot dog and some s'mores.
Put up the camp chair and
Do some fishing.
throw out your line and just sit there and do some fishing.
Yeah. Smell the pine trees.
The pine and the aspen.
Can you smell aspens?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I guess you could go sniff them. But just a foresty smell, I guess.
You can chew on aspen bark for pain relief.
That's true.
The quaky aspen. Utah state tree. Utah state tree used to be the Colorado blue spruce, and then a group of 4th or 5th graders decided that we shouldn't have a tree that has the name Colorado in it. So they petitioned to it be changed to the quaking aspen. And the state legislation changed it. So.
Yeah. A little bit of Utah history there.
Oh, I could talk Utah history all day long if we want to, but I don't want to bore people. Well, anyways, we've had a great 2 hours. It's time for us to sign off.
Have a good night, everyone.
We will see you next time.